Hey, what's up guys? This is Black Horse. Yeah, just wanted to confirm this. So this is Black Horse Salary and welcome back to my live stream. So guys, in today's live stream, what I want to do is I want to show you how you can set up the volatility stop. As you know, volatility stop is usually most people usually use it to know when to get out of a trend, or when a trend is coming to an end, or when to get into another trend. Other people use it to know when to buy and when to sell. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how you can use volatility stop to take your trades, or even better, I'm going to show you how you can use volatility stops in analyzing your charts, or yeah, to help you to know when to take buy positions in the market, to take sell positions in the market. So guys, today I'm using volatility stop on BTCUSD. As you can see, this is my chart, BTCUSD. And what we're going to do, we're going to find the indicator. There is no indicator on my charts as of now, so we're going to start by clicking indicators. Yeah, this one, and then we're going to search for volatility stop, which is here. Okay, so we've already selected that. You can see the red dots, and let me just zoom in, the red dots and the blue ones. So what I'm going to do is click on one, come to settings, because you need to change, maybe make it more visible so you can see the lines are dotted. I'm going to use straight lines. Be crazy. Okay, so I'm going to select OK. So you can see the red lines and the green lines. Maybe it will be better if I make them a little bit thicker. Don't know why I forgot. Yep. This one also a little bit thicker. Yep. Okay, so this is how volatility stops looks like. And if you can see, like, we are on 30 minutes time frame. Most people tend to use it on 5 minutes time frame, or 30 minutes, or maybe 4 hours time frame, depending on the trade that you are taking at the moment. So right now we're going to be looking at volatility stop. I'm just going to give you an overview of how it works. So right now, let me just give you the overall. I haven't shown you something, the inputs. Yep. So the length is 20, the multiplier is 2, sorry, but if you like, you can change it to 40. So when you change the multiplier to 40, you've got to put, when you change the length to 40, you've got to put the multiplier to 4. Oh, something just happened. Just changed. So we've got to put on the lines. See the thickness is just okay. Check the input. Visibility is okay. So you can see the input is 40 and the multiplier is 4. The style, we've changed the stars from stars to line, and we've thickened the lines just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, so let me see. So this is how volatility stops looks like. Apparently I love using the 40 and the 4 because it's a little bit easier to use it, and it kind of gives accurate figures when you use that one. So that's why I'm using that. That's why I'm using that. So let me just give you an overview. If you like the 22 multiplier because maybe it works perfectly for you, you can always use it. Guys, remember this is how the 44 input looks like. If you like, you can use the 2. Let me just show you. You can choose the one that works perfectly for you. The 22. This is just the default setting. Okay, the problem is whenever you change that, you have also to change this. Never really use this one. No, let me just use this one. Okay, so this is the 22 in the 20 and 2 valuation impact. So you can always check this out and see if it's working for you. Okay, so this is how the 20 and 2 looks like. This is a bit simpler. If you find like 40 and 4 a little bit complicated, you can use this one. So let me just give you an overview of how this works. So whenever you see this red line, that shows that there was an upward trend, and you can see the green one represents buys, the red one represents sells. So what you can do is whenever there is the green one, that shows like there is an upward trend, maybe an upward movement. You can see like from this point over here, I'll just have to draw from this point over here. I love to use a black one, just black, and yeah, capacity is thick. Okay, so from this point to this point over here, we were on an upward trend, a bit of an upward trend, you can see. So once you see this red line forming, that shows that the buyers like the buyers effort, or maybe the pressure from the buyers has reduced, and now most sellers are coming into the market, and so that's why you can see like there is a drop. So if you want to use like if you want to use volatility stop to take like the buys and the sell positions in the market, you can always use the volatility, the green ones, to take like the buy positions in the market, and you can always use the red ones to take the sell positions in the market. You can see at this point over here, we are in 30 minutes and we're using BTC. So if you entered this market around this level over here, this was a strong sell. But guys, you have to take like a few minutes just to be sure that maybe there is a strong sell, or maybe there is a strong buy coming through, because this line might form and then disappear. So if you always use like indicators to take positions in the market, then you clearly know that that always happens in the market. So you have to wait maybe for this one candlestick to form, then you join in the second, which is on this level over here, this level over here. Just having a good entry positions or entry method whenever you want to trade. So if you wanted to take a sell position, you will have entered around this level over here, and this will have been a great sell, quite some pips. You can see from this level to here, trading Bitcoin, then you will have made like a lot of profits. This is like from 0.2145 to around this level over here, maybe. which is 2136. Not bad at all, not bad at all. So if you want to take sell positions, the red lines will guide you on how to take the sell positions, and the green lines will guide you on how to take the buy positions. And guys, as I was telling you earlier on, this is an indicator. Indicators don't work 100% of the time. They will only work like 97 or maybe 98 or maybe 95% of the time. So with 95 or maybe 97, it's not that bad. You can always try and make the best out of it. So it's not really bad of a deal, maybe. So let me just show you something. Like this was literally a small buy. Like if you entered the market from this level and you waited for this, then you would have maybe lost it, something of sort. But the sell, you can see from this level to this level, that's great. But if you are that kind of person, like there are different types of traders. There are traders who find it so easy to trade buy positions in the market. There are traders who find it so easy to take sell positions in the market, and they only trade sells, they only trade buys. So there are those kind of people. So if you are that type of a person, what you can do, if you like taking sell position, you can do away with the green one. What you can do is you can come to settings and make this one invisible. Remember, it's green, so you can make it that way, so you only remain with the red one. So once you've done that, you can click OK. So you can see, like in my charts, I only have like the red ones. These are for those people who love taking sell positions in the market. I'll have to delete this. This was just for demonstration. So if you're really good at taking like sell positions in the market, then you can do that. You can always do that. You can hide the blue one, the green one, sorry. And once you've done that, you will always use only the red ones whenever you want to take the sell positions, like from this angle over here, this one over here, or even this one over here. But if you're that person who likes taking buy positions in the market, what you can always do is you can come here, turn this back to green, or maybe any color that you find appropriate to you. Turn this to green, and then you turn this one to this one. So you can use this one to take buy positions in the market. And guys, you can always shift. This is 30 minutes. You can move back to 5 minutes so that you can have, like, you see, this is a bit clearer. This is like 20 minutes time, 20 and 2 multiplier. If you like, you can change it to 40 and 4, so that the lines will be a little bit higher, not so close to the candlesticks. When that always happens, this always happens, so we've gotta change that too. So we're gonna click OK. So this is like 40 to 20. So you can see this. Let me just look at BTC right now, because we saw some upward movement, but okay, it has just come to an alt, come back to this level. Okay, so this is what's happening. If you were to take like a buy position, this is why I was telling you this doesn't usually work 95% of the time, like 5% of the time, not 95 but 5% of the time, because at this level, if you took a buy position at this level, you would have been the market would have closed, your stop loss would have been hit. So you see, this point is a bad move. Okay, this point was a little bit okay, but then it's almost the same level. You will have made like a little bit of profits, or maybe not that much. If you are waiting for this stop over here, it would have been disastrous. Sorry. But if you entered the market at this point over here, this one worked perfectly. You would have made a lot of profits. Same at this point. This point, not that much. So the best way you can do, or maybe trade with volatility stop, is if you include the support and resistance to help you make more wins, and then you apply some of the candlestick patterns so that you can know when to enter the market and when to opt out of the market. So I'm going to return the red one, because I'm going to return the red line, make it more visible. Where is it? Okay, just trying out every color. Okay, I think that is the red color. So guys, I've just returned that one. So we can see, like right now, for quite some time now, Bitcoin has been dropping. You can see at this level over here. And guys, there has been different perceptions of what may happen to Bitcoin. Some people say that it's going to drop. It might drop like lower than this level over here. So it might drop down to sorry, it might drop down to around 16. Some say 10. So we're not sure what may happen in the market. But all in all, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't trade, unless you wanted to take like buy positions in the market. Then you might think otherwise. But for me, I don't know. For me, I see like this is like 5 minutes time frame. I always like analyzing my charts in 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so this is what was happening. I think I'll have to use a different. Okay, that just happened. Okay, so this is what we have. So guys, you can always use support and resistance. It will help you to make like some nice decisions whenever you're trading. So there is this level. We've seen some sort of resistance at this point in 1 hour time frame, that is. So if you're using like a day's time frame, then I think that is, we won't have the same. So if you're a day trader trading using like 1 hour, maybe 4 hours time frame, then most probably you have seen this. So this is what has been happening for quite some time now, like within this week, because there was a breakout. I remember analyzing BTCUSD, and we talked about it going either up or down. So if you want to use this one, we saw like it broke out of the support levels that we had drawn earlier on. So this is a new chart, so I'm just doing another drawing. So at this level, it came down to this level. Most people had anticipated that it was going to drop further to 17, but it has been playing around this zone for almost a week now. So we're waiting, maybe it might drop down to this level, which is 1966, before breaking up again, going up again, or maybe it might break down, going to the levels that most people were anticipating that it will go down to. But now, before we do that, you need to check different kinds of factors that might trigger the movement, like, sorry, yep, okay, like is one. Okay, so we can see that the US dollar is strong, it's moving upwards. So for quite some time we'll be expecting some downward movement on this currency up until this one starts moving, going downwards, of which we expect that to happen like in a short while. That will happen. Today is being on a Saturday, we won't see much of it. Okay, we expect it to come down to this level. So when this happens, you'll see some movement going upward on this currency over here. Remember, USDT is always compared to like the digital version of the US dollar, so don't be so surprised if you compare it with that, and always compare those. So guys, there is this movement. We don't know what's going to happen here, but you can look at some of the patterns, and you can always add these to your trading, like, because if you're using support and resistance on this level, let's say this broke out out of our support. We had drawn some support and resistance. If you watched the previous video that we had uploaded or live streamed the other time, but then this happened, came to this level, and we can see some support and resistance bouncing. The market has been bouncing between these two levels. So if you were to use this volatility stop from this level, it was a sell. When this started happening to this level, you would have taken a buy, and when this started showing, these lines started showing, you would have taken a sell, and you would have been patient up until this level. So at this point, you would have taken, maybe at this point over here, you would have taken a buy position to this other level, and then the same. But mostly whenever you get to these levels, the support and the resistance, you have to wait a little bit and wait for the market to retest back before entering the market, because the market might break out going upward or maybe going downward. So you have to be patient. So guys, that's how you use the volatility stop. Up until next time, goodbye.